We start with the biggest question of the day. Where is Matic? And not only I will be extremely happy if you tell me in the comment, but also, and I think especially his football club Rennes, the French team, that is asking exactly the same. Where is Matic? Why? Because he didn't show up in the last training session, something that is absolutely unacceptable according to the French team that is saying he has a contract until 2025 and we are waiting for some explanation. So if you know, let me know. In today's video, of course, we will speak about football, what happened yesterday in Coppa Italia between Lazio and Roma, another derby, this time played in Supercoppa of Spain between Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid. 5-3 was the score, a fantastic game, and much more. Transfer talk, etc, etc. My name is Giuseppe and together we'll cover football. But before starting giving you all the news that you couldn't miss from the day before, let me say thank you, because you see that I have a fantastic, beautiful Aston Villa shirt. If you know from which year this, also here, comment section, let's see who will be the fastest one to discover which year that shirt was worn by fantastic legend of the game. I want to say thank you to 90 Vintage Football Store. You can find the link into the description to their online store, but also the physical store in Brussels, because we started a collab, so you see a lot of shirts behind the wall. In the next few days on IG, on TikTok, but also here in YouTube shirts, we will see a lot, and we'll speak a lot about football through the fantastic, beautiful vintage shirts. So don't forget about it. Like, subscribe, and notification ring on. Now we start with the other guy that is asking, or will probably ask himself, where are my teammates? Why? Because today Sancho was presented, and one of his words was, I can't wait to see my teammates again, playing football again with a smile, doing assists, helping BVB, scoring goals. I'm sure, I have no doubt that he will help BVB. But I'm not sure if we will find the same teammates that he had in 2021, especially if we are looking at that picture with Haaland, with Hakimi, and also the other picture where we see Haaland, him, next to Bellingham, that are not there anymore. So please, Sancho, don't be too disappointed. And anyway, I want to speak about something that is still in my mind since yesterday. Yes, the velocity of Brahim that entered yesterday in the game Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid. I was extremely bluffed. What a run, what a velocity from the ex-Milan player. Incredible. He was that fast, and all his teammates were saying exactly the same on Instagram. Jude Bellingham, Fede Valverde, que animal, what an animal. Estai muy rápido, Ibrahimovic. Lucas Vazquez, you are really fast, Ibrahimovic. I saw so many beautiful, funny comments under his picture, but probably one of the most beautiful ones was the one of Theo Hernandez, Milan player, ex-teammate, that said, Brahim bolt, because yesterday he was extremely fast. Anyway, inolvidable is the title of us today. Unforgettable, because that game was unforgettable. It was extremely beautiful, and Marca is telling us derby colosal. Do I need to translate what colossal mean? I don't think so. Especially if you watch the game, you perfectly know what I mean. Also a fantastic performance yesterday of Carvajal, that today is celebrating his birthday. What was his beautiful gift? The fact that he scored, but not only, he helped his team to go to that final that will be played between Barcelona or Osasuna against Real Madrid. We will discover that later. Anyway, L'Equipe is also praising their player, the French player Griezmann, because his goal yesterday, that was not enough to bring them to the penalty session or bring them to the final. They are saying it is a legendary goal. For what reason? Because he scored 174 goals with Los Colchoneros, that is bringing him there alone, the best top scorer of Atletico Madrid ever. Yesterday something sad happened before the game, because between Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid in Saudi Arabia, when they showed up with a picture of the one that passed away on the 7th of January, Franz Beckenbauer, unfortunately that minute of silence was not respected. And I understand perfectly politics, religion, different cultures, but in moments like that we have to respect especially the human being. Hopefully we will not see these kind of images ever again. I don't know if they will do it in the Barcelona game today, but I hope that I don't see it again. I really prefer remembering these icons of football, like Kicker German page is showing us today, Beckenbauer, Herinnering. So remember all the moments of the Kaiser that is born in 45 and passed away in 2024. But it's not only in the stand of Saudi Arabia where not beautiful thing happened, but also on the field in Italy. Yesterday, Asmun in the derby Coppa Italia, Lazio Roma, slapped at the last minute of the game, Rovella in the face. Really, really ugly images. I don't know if this one was the most ugly one or the other one, like Bove was subbed out, and when he was on the touchline, he received a bottle in his neck. Really, really ugly images, not only there on the field, but also off the field, in the stands during Lazio Roma, with the police that was charging against the Ultra, the supporter of Lazio Roma, but also fire bombs that were thrown from one side, Roma, to Lazio, and Lazio was answering with other firebomb. These are the things that we don't want to see. We want to speak about the field. And what did the field say? 1-0 for Lazio. They beat them. They go to the semi-final of Coppa Italia. Only Lazio. Solo Lazio is the title of Corriere dello Sport. Popolo Tradito is the big title of the Roma paper, Il Romanista, that is saying the people has been betrayed. Really big word, big title. They were absolutely not convinced of the performance of the team of Jose Mourinho, that is really far away in Serie A. They didn't do that well in Europe, and on top of that, well, yesterday they were eliminated in Coppa Italia. But not only the fans in the stadium, not only the players on the field, but also people behaving really strangely and not in a beautiful way on social network, because that 1-0 is coming from a penalty caused by the 18 years old loanee from Juventus, Dean Huijsen. Unfortunately for him, first game that he starts is committing a penalty in a derby della Capitale, and that means that his team lost. On social media, a lot of disgusting words were to find. So strength for the kid that is 18 years old, that except of that mistake did really well. Gazzetta dello Sport is speaking about the other one that are extremely sad in Italy. Botta Milan, a big slap in the face of Milan, because also them were eliminated from Atalanta 2-1. Leao scored a really beautiful goal in the beginning of the game, and then a brace from Cope Manners. A lot of controversy again, because in Italy in the last few days they are speaking only about controversy. Penalty yes, penalty no, penalty yes, penalty no. At the end, he didn't give that penalty. 2-1 for Atalanta. They go through. There will be another game in Coppa Italia today between Juventus and Juventus B. Let's call them like that, because in Frosinone you have Encaio Giorgio and Barrenechea and especially Mattia Sule, three players that are playing normally for the Bianconeri on loan to the yellow and blue team. Talent show Juve, and Juventus doesn't want to stop with talents, because they have their eyes on another new talent that is without team since a few days. They are speaking about Popovic. Juventus want to beat all the teams that were in that race, like Manchester City, but also Milan, that was at the 93% sure, according to Transfer Market, to sign the young 18 years old player. Juventus is about to win that race. Not only that race, also another race, and a much bigger one, because if in the summer everything was done, a done deal between Inter and Lazar Samarsic, strong young Serbian player from Udinese. The medical tests were done. At the end, the father didn't agree with the black and blue club. He stays at Udinese. This winter, everything was done between Napoli and Udinese to make the transfer already in the next few days. They agreed everything. The father says, no, I don't want to. I am not sure. Wait a bit. Why? Because apparently he had some agreement, verbal agreement with Juventus, and he wants to stay with the same colors as Udinese, staying in black and white. And according to the last Italian journalists, they are saying that in these days it can become really hot, with Juventus already signing the player, beating and Inter and Napoli. Big one. Well, today not only Juve is playing, but also Barcelona. I already told you today there is Xavi that is asking to his kids to change the chip. He wants to make a U-turn with the last results, the last game that were absolutely not beautiful. He's asking a click, a change of click, but he would also sign for a minimum victory now, but also arriving in the final and also winning with a minimal victory, because they want to lift a trophy again. A trophy that Liverpool yesterday was really scared. They were fearing that they would not reach the final, because yesterday the other semi-final between Liverpool and Fulham ended 2-1 with the Reds that were led 1-0 for Fulham until the moment that Gakpo entered at the 56th minute, and he literally changed the game. Not only the 1-1, but then he scored the second one. He did a beautiful performance, but in a few minutes he was able to score that second goal that gives the victory to Liverpool. At the moment, Middlesbrough 1, Chelsea 0, Liverpool 2, Fulham 1, with the return games at the end of January to understand what the final will be in the Carabao Cup. Mind the gag. Sometimes I'm asking myself, it's really creative the way that the British papers are speaking about football, but we love these moments. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. That was it for the video. Let me know what you want to know about the shirt. Let me know the year of Aston Villa if you are really fast, and let me know which one you want me to wear the next time here on the video. My name is Giuseppe and together we covered football.